Welcome everyone to another episode of the LANCESCURV show. Today I wanted to talk about Burkina Faso, President Ibrahim Traoré. I have a tongue-twisting relationship with that name. I can never seem to get it right. When I move my mouth, it does its own thing. So we're going to keep this really short. I just want to get this information out. If this was live, I'd stretch it to probably 2-3 hours like I did last night. But I have to get back to the technicalities to learn how to really do this. It's been years since I've used this particular system, right? But basically, right? Hold on to your seats, folks. Burkina Faso, a country many couldn't locate on a map. This country is right above me, and I'm thinking it's like on the other side of Africa. Like it was so, I'm not putting it down. It was just one of those countries that were nondescript to the outside world, to Kenya, Tanzania, Gambia, South Africa. It's like Burkina Faso, what's up with that? You know, and it's landlocked. It's not on any shore, no beaches, anything. So there was a lot going on up there. But the only thing I heard about Burkina Faso when I first came, and a little bit before when I was doing my research on the motherland, was that it was dangerous and things were going on there. And now I see this President Ibrahim Traoré revolutionizing everything, and he's stepping ahead. And I tell you, there are a lot of people out here who are shaking in their boots, right? But Burkina Faso has joined the global electric vehicle revolution, designed and built entirely in Burkina Faso. See, a lot of people in the West feel that you can't do anything in Africa without needing them. Like there's got to be some Western power, some colonialists involved. You know, colonizer, excuse me, involved. And that's not the truth, because if you look at it, everyone in the West, UK, the West, they get their raw materials from over here. Do what they do, whether it's a vehicle, cell phone, whatever, it all comes from Africa, right? And again, I want to just insert this. Why do you think they try to say we're so hungry with all of this plush, lush land? You can't have it both ways. Fruit and vegetables don't grow in a cold concrete jungle, right? Or cold, yeah, concrete jungle, but the natural tropical Caribbean style. And I say that because some folks can't relate to Africa, but if you think of the Caribbean, just come all the way over to the equator, the same way. And this is like the super Caribbean, right? It's no different. It's even better. It's larger. It's not little islands, right? Where we are and where I am right now is at 0 longitude and 0 latitude. There's something special about that. Matter of fact, let me just cut down this WhatsApp, because folks are going to be questioning me about the show. It didn't go on. So what I'm going to do actually is shut it off. Let me go to content and just cut it off completely, because folks are hitting me on WhatsApp and they're like, where's the show? The show's right here. But this is an experiment. This is not going to be the laid back situation that okay, yeah, it was supposed to go on at this time, and folks are they're like righteously freaking out, which is a good thing. It makes me feel wanted. Oh, you really want to see my show? But I got some notes here I'm going to read off, and I'm going to just understand my anxiousness to finish this and get this information out, so I can go into the nuts and bolts of things and come back tomorrow even better. Because I waited, I just knew I did graphics and different things, and you'll see them now if you're watching this now, right? At the heart of this bold move is President Ibrahim Traoré, whose vision has brought Itaoua to life. That's the name of the car, Itaoua. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right? But you see it in the title. Today we explore how this remarkable development began, what it means for Burkina Faso, and why the world is paying attention. President Traoré, his administration set out to revolutionize Burkina Faso's economy by focusing on strategic industries. The Itaoua electric vehicle initiative is a central part of this plan. Built entirely in Burkina Faso, these vehicles mark a historic milestone for the country's industrial development. The debut models, Native and Sahel, showcase modern design and cutting-edge technology. This is going to blow your mind. I'm not just reading off notes. When I tell you the price of this thing, I'm like, I want to get one. The Sahel boasts a range of 331 kilometers on a single charge, with features such as a touchscreen dashboard, GPS navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, advanced safety features like ABS braking and traction control. Even more impressive, this is crazy. Even more impressive, these vehicles can be charged in just 30 minutes using rapid charging stations with solar energy as a primary power source. Itaoua is tailored to Burkina Faso's sunny climate, making it a perfect match for the region. Solar power, y'all. So if you're stranded somewhere and it may not be as fast of a charge as the rapid charge station, but solar power, who else is doing that? Maybe somebody else is, I don't know, right? Itaoua is more than just an electric vehicle. It's a catalyst for economic transformation. The production of these vehicles has created jobs for engineers, factory workers, and technicians, and the demand for skilled labor is expected to grow. This initiative is empowering a new generation of innovators and entrepreneurs, contributing to a more self-reliant Burkina Faso. I'm thinking about, get a little crib up there, man. This place is going up. African leaders, take note. You don't need anyone else. We have it all here. The economic benefits don't stop there. As a country heavily reliant on imported fuel, Burkina Faso stands to save significantly by reducing fossil fuel dependency. Electric vehicles powered by solar energy provide an affordable and sustainable alternative. Oh, buckle your seatbelts, y'all. Listen to this. Unlike many electric vehicles, Itaoua is designed with affordability in mind, starting at just, drum roll please, starting at just $7,500. $7,500. These cars are accessible to middle-income families. By prioritizing affordability, President Traoré, his vision ensures that economic growth is inclusive, benefiting a wide range of citizens, exporting innovation across the Sahel. Burkina Faso's ambition doesn't end at its borders. With backing from the Alliance of Sahel States, there's immense potential to export Itaoua vehicles to neighboring countries like Mali and Niger. Now, why don't they say Ghana? I'm looking to get one. This would strengthen regional ties and position Burkina Faso as a leader in green technology within the Sahel. President Traoré's broader economic plan includes investments in industries that complement the EV revolution. Number one, solar energy farms, powering homes, industries, and charging stations. These farms reduce reliance on fossil fuels. Number two, tomato processing factories, adding value to local agriculture by producing exportable goods. Number three, gold refineries, retaining more revenue by refining gold locally. Cotton mills. Number four, boosting the textile industry by reducing raw exports. Additionally, extensive road development projects ensure that Itaoua vehicles can travel seamlessly around the country. Modern highways with charging stations along major routes are turning electric mobility into a practical reality. While other African nations like Kenya, Rwanda, and South Africa are making strides in electric mobility, Burkina Faso's innovation stands out for its homegrown approach. Itaoua is more than just an imported technology. It's a locally built solution tailored to the needs of the region. This bold move positions Burkina Faso as a trailblazer in sustainable technology, proving that even resource-limited nations can lead the fight against climate change. Itaoua is more than an electric vehicle. It's a symbol of hope, resilience, and innovation. Under President Traoré's leadership, Burkina Faso is rewriting its narrative, showing the world that no challenge is insurmountable. As the world watches, one question remains. Will Itaoua spark an electric revolution across Africa? Only time will tell. Until then, let's celebrate this remarkable achievement and continue pushing for a sustainable future. I got so much to say about this. Let me ask you something. Have you heard about this breakthrough? I mean, this is huge. Have you heard about this on CNN? Have you heard about this on Fox News, Headline News? Did you read about it in the Western papers? Are those leaders in the West clapping about this? No, because they want many countries on the motherland dependent on it. They want to give the narrative again that we're backward over here, that we don't have anything going for us, that we're lazy or just we don't have the brains. Much love and much support to President Traoré. I would love to meet him and shake his hand and thank him for not only just the innovation, but for raising the mind, raising the standard, because the standards that were pushed on us over here in the motherland have the same destructive result as those pushed on us in the Western world, except they were done in a different way. See, this is why those in the West and the Bill Gates of the world wanted to do things to us medically, and he's not a doctor, all these things to come at us because they know that once the mind of the African is freed from the colonists' attacks, right, that the sky's the limit. Not that we can't do this in the Western world, but those of us honestly coming up in the Western world had some of the worst treatment done to us, and our psyches collectively are just not there yet. We have brilliance in the Western world. We've learned under the so-called slave master, but only to benefit him, but not really to benefit us. And there's a lot of us who the chains and shackles physically have come off, but mentally we stay put because that's what we're used to, and we're afraid to venture off. That's why Memorandum 46 was put in place, and you can go to LANCESCURV.com, go in the sidebar, and you see Memorandum 46. Click on that and understand how wicked the U.S. government is, and all governments of the world who suck from the motherland and don't want to see innovation like this, because it's not just about an electric vehicle, because now more jobs are being created, more industries are being affected, and the respect of a leader here who wants to be independent of all of the Western rule and influence and exploitation. He's taken a stand, and guess what? He's only 35 years old. So we have, before he's 55 or 65, 30 years. So we need other leaders to be inspired by this, to see that it can be done. And we need those African leaders who are in bed with Western leaders to sell their people out to stop. Because guess what? President Ibrahim Traoré is here, and he's going to outlast a lot of you who still sell out your people. And then what? He's done so much. He kicked the French out. He took down all the names of French streets and French named buildings, which were not French, but just they put their stamp on it, and he rejected that. Those foolish, stupid looking blonde wigs that they wear in court. Black folks in Africa wearing a blonde wig in court as though you have to have the Western mindset or the mindset of the Caucasian in order to enact justice. Come on, y'all. A people with the most wickedest, evil history in demeanor, in heart, killing everybody where they go, taking from people, lying and rewriting history. And you want to wear that on your head? That is so foolish. I don't understand it. But I'm glad that I'm alive to see these kind of changes happen. It's a long time coming. And for those of you who want to hear people with the gift of gab and wanting you to hit the Cash App and they ain't really doing nothing, why don't you tell them to go visit Ibrahim Traoré? But maybe they don't want to do that because a lot of these people are frauds that you defend. Let's get with the real. Let's get with the real. Let's get with the people who are really making changes instead of yap, 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 yap. And for those people who keep coming into my comment section and saying I ran from the fight, let me tell you something. Half of you afraid to show your face. Half of you would never put your name out there. Half of you would never show your face because you're scared of losing the job that man who doesn't look like you gives to you. Keyboard warriors. Because see what I found in the last few decades of my life, that the majority of black people in America, they're not really with the fight they talk about. They get on the keyboard and they talk tough. But then when you stand up and proclaim that you're going to do something, you turn around and nobody's there. Nobody's to back you up. All I say for those who have something stupid to say, when we have great leaders like Ibrahim Traore doing phenomenal things at 2025, show your face. I invite you cowards to come on to the show. Show your face and let's have a dialogue face to face and talk some real positivity. It doesn't matter where you live on the planet because we're the original people of the whole planet. But you want to stay in your little divisions and throw stones at people, but you don't have that same energy for the one who has you captive. You got to hurry up and punch that clock. Master's going to be on your ass. Do something for yourself and stop being afraid to leave off of the plantation. This is LANCESCURV. Much love to you all. Salute to my brothers. Much love to my sisters. I'm going to go off to some slumber. I'm going to be up by 3 o'clock in the morning and jumpstart the day and get things done. Most people are rubbing their eyes. But I'm in there. I'm in it to win it. I love you all. Peace. Much love.
LANCESCURV.com. Bold, raw, and uncut.